Hello everyone, this is Mayank and welcome to the channel. So today we'll discuss one multi-bagger opportunity in the name of Aditya Birla Capital. So we'll discuss the business, we'll discuss few future plans for this company, when we'll see how this impact everything, and then we'll see the fundamentals of this company, and then we'll see the technicals. On the technical we'll see the chart, and based on that we'll see what kind of goals we have in the short term and also what kind of potential this stock has in the long term. So before we get into all these details, it's a request and disclaimer that this is not a recommendation to buy or sell. This is my personal research and the final call is in your hands whether you want to buy this stock or not. Second thing, if you like what we do, then don't forget to like our videos and share it with your friends. Also, if subscribe the channel and hit that bell icon to get the notifications. So we'll discuss the stock now. So Aditya Birla Capital, what does this company do? So this company is completely into financials. So they do insurance, they do NBFCs, they do investing and all those things. Briefly in the website if you see, so they have life insurance, health insurance, multiply wellness, motor insurance, travel insurance. They all kind of insurance they provide. Go to investing, their mutual funds, stocks and securities, wealth management, portfolio management services, pension funds and real estate investments as well. Go to financing part, they have home finance, personal finance, SME finance, loans against securities and mortgage finance. All kind of finance they do basically. So they have advising subsidiary also called Money for Life Planner and ABC of Money. And they have some subsidiaries as well called ABC, AMC, ABC, Aditya Birla Sun Life. So Sun Life is a Canadian company, Aditya Birla is an Indian company. So they together combine and create one asset management company called ABC Sun Life and then ABC Sun Life Insurance. So there are two more companies basically. So this is the company is all about. They are a pretty much tech focused company, okay, where they include chats, video calls, digital onboarding to connect with their customers and do their business. So they're not more into a new age business, you can say. So if you see, for example, if you type your goal here in the Money for Life Planner, just want to show how you can do it yourself and you can check further, but just for confirming, we can just check how this company actually implement technology and try to make our life easier and give more information on the go and not like on calls on everything else. So just click on that and you can enter your spouse information, partner, daughter, and then they'll ask you for financial status, goals, and based on that they'll create you a plan. So my idea was to tell you that they are more tech focused company and not just like any other old money management or old bank kind of stuff. So this is what this company is all about. Few special points for this company is that this company, as I told you, is into NBFC, asset management, life insurance, housing loan, general insurance broking, stocks and security broking also. And there is called ARC, it's asset reconstruction company. So we can discuss more on this in later video. But this is something called asset reconstruction company. You can go and check what the details is all about. If you see some financial, 17% growth they have in retail loan. So this is very important because retail loan is the one which doesn't go too much through NPA. So they have they've shown a good growth in terms of retail loan. So it's 17%. Also, I told you it's a tech focused company. Based on that, the digital onboarding has increased to 88%. So they are completely becoming tech focused and not like traditional banking. For that purpose implemented tech like AI, chat, video, and etc. So overall, these also have them to save a lot of money. Now, few details if you see here about Aditya Birla Capital. So there are 3.4 lakh crore of asset under management. So that's the AMC part. They have more than 22,500 plus employees. They have total lending book of more than 60,000 crores, 861 branches, 2 lakh plus agents and channel partner, 11,076 GWP and 24 million customers with 100 plus bank partners. So it's a big NBFC. It's a big firm. Also they are also belongs to the Aditya Birla group. So they have a traditional big background also, the group background. So this also holds a lot of credibility for this particular company. So these are the few points about the company which we need to understand so that we can understand the growth of the company, the possibility in the future. So this was the entire company details. For more details, you can go to the website and explore all the different options what they do, understand what kind of businesses this company does. Now we'll see the fundamentals. The market cap is 30,000 crores and their current price is 125, which is a little below the 52-week high. Now stock P is 26.8, that's quite attractive. ROC and ROE being a capital financing company, it's actually good. Promoter holding extremely good, 70.7%. That's very, very important. And this is increased also recently. If you see, promoter holding has changed by 0.5%. So if a company already has 70% stake in their entire promoter has already more than 70% stake in their company. After that also they are increasing. That means they know how much value they have in this company, how much this company is worth. So normally the maximum capacity promoter can have is 75%. And 70% relatively much better than many other companies listed in this entire market, good companies. They even that also they're increasing. That means they know what kind of growth is incoming for this company. Now if you see their profit is very good, 1127 crores. As I told many times before, debt in the case of NBFCs or any financial companies is the good part. So more the debt, better they are to loan out the money. So that's a good thing. NP net profit is 1127 crores. So that's a good part for these companies also. Now, if you see their profit, of a profit and loss statement, every year they have done better revenue than before. It started with 2710 crores, and now in the span of 6 years, they have grown to 19,248 crores. So that's a growth of nearly about 8 to 9 times they have grown in the past 5 to 6 years. That's a tremendous growth. Operating profit margin also is very good. This was very high initially, but again, since you start growing company bigger and start implementing more of tech and everything, slowly start reducing because you are investing money. So profit margin is 27%. This happens because of growth. Net profit also increased from 309 crores to 1,011,26,27 crores. So that's a humongous growth, around 4 times growth, close to 4 times growth in the span of 6 years. That's a very good growth. If you see balance sheet reserves also has been growing from 1,000 crore to 11,000 crore. So that's again a very good growth. So everything for this company is growing. Borrowings has grown from 14,000 to 53,000 crore. So that's also, so borrowings has increased, reserves have increased, their revenue have increased, and net profit has been increased, and that's all thing very good. Also not to forget that their net profit in this particular year has been the highest ever because they are growing every year, and that should also reflect in the stock price as well. So remember everything about this company is very good. I'll repeat again, the borrowings are very good, the net profit very good, the revenue is very good. So everything is, loan books also increasing every year. That's a very good growth. Shareholding pattern is very important because 70% the promoter has and public has only 14%. FIIs and DIIs are also good amount of stock, 2.79 and 12.23. Important part to notice is the FII is increasing their stake consistently from last 2-3 quarters, 2.11 in September, 2.63 in December, and they increased to 2.79 in March 2021. And this is because the DIS has sold 0.06, 12.29 to 12.23. So it's sold by 0.06, and they have consumed more than that. So FII is buying from open market also, FII is buying from DIs also. So FII is getting a strong hold of the company. So it's a very good company in terms of every financial details. The fundamentals are very strong. Now we'll see the technical chart, what technical says. So we have seen the two parts, the company, what it does, and what kind of growth this company is showing right now, and what are the plans of it. Then we've seen the fundamentals, and now we'll see the charts. But before we go into charts, I'll tell you the future plans of this company. Two future things which is going to impact a lot. First thing is per government regulations, any big large conglomerate group which says NBFC can get a banking license. So Aditya Birla Capital is eligible for getting a banking license by virtue of this law or this rule what RBI passed. Second most important thing is that this Aditya Birla Capital is have a company, I told subsidiary company called Aditya Birla Asset Management Company, Aditya Birla AMC. So they are going to launch IPO for that AMC. They already filed the DRHP, and that means by end of the year mostly it should be IPO'd. So once it IPO, their value will increase too much because Aditya Birla Capital as a company has 51% equity in that Aditya Birla Sun Life AMC, and Sun Life company in Canada has the remaining equities. So when this company goes for IPO, they will sell a part of it and they will raise a good amount of money, and that will impact Aditya Birla Capital. So that's something called value unlocking, which is still yet to happen. Once that happens, the stock price this company will multiply by many-fold because of that particular impact and because of that money inflow into the company, because that's a now listed company. Now just to show you the case, if you just I show you how this SDFC asset management company got listed and the market cap becomes 60,000 crores. Similarly, if NAM, if you say Nipco Asset Management Company, if it got listed, market cap become 21,000 crores. So that these things are newly listed companies. All these asset management companies are getting listed newly, and they are getting a good market cap and very good growth also, and very good growth in terms of revenue also. If you see, NAM is not doing that great. I'll not show you because it had some management issue before Reliance was also a part of NAM. If you see SDFC AMC, this company is growing very good, and this company has shown tremendous growth in terms of its asset growth and asset under management and everything. So similarly, when Aditya Birla Capital AMC is listed, it will show a tremendous growth, and that will impact Aditya Birla Capital as a company also. Now we'll see the charts. If you go to charts, there are two classic patterns in this chart. We'll see one by one and try to understand what is the possibility of this company. So now if I draw a line and I'll show you this particular part. So this particular, I'll tell you, it comes like somewhere close to here. So here, if I drag it here, so this is not exactly, it's not happened, but probably it should have happened actually. So this is something like cup with handle pattern. So this should have almost touched here, and this goes down again and goes up. So this becomes the cup with handle pattern. If we, in the case of cup with handle pattern, if you see the target, so that becomes the, it's like inverse head and shoulder in the previous video what we discussed. The height of the cup becomes the target. So if we drag it here, so this becomes the target for this company. This is by virtue of one particular pattern, and that is the price of the old price from which the company fell, and that is 250. So 250 is one target for this company, and that should not take a lot of time because, as I told you, company is doing good, and second thing, the company has the potential to launch their IPO and unlock the value. So the growth from here is close to 70.5%. That is based on the chart. Now it's not completed the cup with handle pattern, but it's almost there. So this is one thing. Second, one good part is, one good classic chart pattern is flag pattern. So flag pattern comes when you see a kind of line. So this is one line. So this is the pole of the flag, and if we try to create the flag, so this is the flag. So basically this comes here, and this comes here. And if you see the other part of it, then this goes from here and create like this. So this is something like flag pattern. Okay, so this goes something like this. So basically when you straight line the pole and then it goes sideways, that's called flag pattern. When this happens, and also happens with large volume, that means the stock is going to get a good boost up from here, and this also supports the growth what we have discussed here just now. So this is the kind of potential this company has in the short term. 70% growth and target of 250. Now when this IPO launch in the market and money starts flowing in this company, that time this can double from here. So that will take some time, but that is also a possibility. So for me, target is 250 probably in 1 year or 1.5 years, and then double from there. So around 500 is the long term target in terms of around 4 years, 3 to 4 years the target of 500. So this is the target right now. I repeat again, short term target is 250. Short term in the sense 1 year or 1.5 years, max to max like that. And then 4 years on target is 500. So that's from current price 125 to 500 is you get around 4 times return. So that's a multi-bagger in a way, 4 times return in 4 years. So this was my personal analysis on this video. If you like it, don't forget to hit the like button, share with your friends, and subscribe for regular videos of this kind. So we'll meet on next video. Till then, stay happy, stay safe. Thank you so much.